Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Shout out to this guy here. Wait. This guy right here. Listen to his music and alright. I can see myself. I can see myself. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'll just it's future, it's past me. I'll just it's future, it's past me. I'm back. Okay, guys, this is PewDiePie just for if you guys didn't know.
Hey, next week, PewDiePie, and welcome to Last week I asked you bros to submit your best PewDiePie memes. If I know you bros correct, this is probably gonna be pretty shit, cringy, and unfunny. Just like me! Let's watch! Also, new competition down in the description, check it out. It's basically Photoshop time, boys. The floor is the quality content. Shut up, man! The floor is making video below 10. How to recognize early signs of autism. Seems like a very informative and great video that I would love to watch. Also, buy a fidget spinner as well to test yourself today. How to respect women. Today I'm here with a lovely, beautiful me. Yeah, exactly. This is not true. I respect women. I want someone to look at me like PewDiePie looks at Conan. He is a beautiful man. He's very tall. Extremely tall, actually. This one is fucking amazing. Yeah. Where's the yeah? Yeah. What is up? Ah, come on. It's every day, bro. With the Disney Channel, no. 6 months. It's been done before. You don't believe me? Let's have a look. All right. More memes, please. Oh, look how cute. England is my city. Oh no. England is my city. Such a dead meme now, but it will stay in my heart in a very special place. Also, Nick, you want to call me any? England is my city. Such a dead meme now, but it will stay in my heart in a very special place forever. Also, Nick, if you want to call me anytime at night for a little bit of sweet PewDiePie booty, you know where to find. Go with me. I'm repeating this to Miley Cyrus, like, hey Miley, you stole my outfit. It got like 30,000 retweets or some shit, but she never responded. Nice old man. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I love how I looked at my hand afterwards as well, like, oh, stupid hand, you really messed that one up, didn't you? I'll never forget that moment. It's ingrained, cemented into my mind. Anytime I try to do a handshake, I just get PTSD and I start shaking. I just want to play games, smoke cigars, drink whiskey, and suck dick. Marcia, oh, that's good to know. Where the fuck do you find these reaction phases? Jesus Christ. The floor is trying not to... God damn it! The floor is outdated memes. Kesso Kid, upgrade. Okay. Some price. Yes! That's my favorite one so far. Hell yeah!
Scares here.
What kind of drugs do you take?
Upgrade. Okay. Want some? Yes. That's my favorite one so far. Hell yeah.
Everyone, Scares here.
What kind of drugs do you take?
My name is Jack.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Stop. Oh, I like it. Oh. Excellent.
Oh my God!
Excellent blend of the green screen.
I want to give her a second chance. After all, she's my future wife. You know what they say. Love is blind.
I bet you wish you were this good at juggling. Bitches. Shit, that hurt. Ow! Caught it with my hand. Hell yeah! Why did you do it?
Why are you so scared?
Nightmare. There is one thing that will never change: the bro fist. I'm sorry you don't appreciate the fact how progressive my mind is for thinking about minorities such as women. Sorry for respecting women. I'm so sorry. Top 10 legendary. I need to get that car to work again. The battery is all fucked. I need a new battery for it. Started from the bottom. Started from the bottom, still at the bottom. How about that? That's right. I would never disrespect.
That's pretty
At the corner. But they also, one thing I didn't know they could take. My quality content. Because I never had. That should not have been funny. It really.
I finally moved out last summer. Wait a minute, Dom. 2017, 2016. So you were 25 when you moved out? Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't move out in college, okay? I was broke. My parents were like, "Oh no, you want to move out? Huh? No, that's too expensive. You could just commute 2 hours both ways every day." What? Every day? Yes. But that's like 4 hours every day. Every day. And yeah, they were right. On average, a decent apartment downtown was about $550 to $600 a month. A GoBus monthly pass was about $80. I mean, yeah, I saved a couple $100 a month, but waking up at 5 a.m. just to make sure I'm in time for an 8 a.m. class that I fall asleep in because I only got 3 hours of rest, not really worth it in my opinion. And that is why you should try to make friends in college, because one of them is bound to have a place you can crash at when you have to build a 1 to 20 scale model of your architectural design and don't want to risk some random dude on the bus obliterating it because he didn't realize that his backpack was also a wrecking ball. Anyway, I really didn't have an emergency to move. I mean, some people really want their independence early, and some people want to save money by staying with their parents. Some people simply get kicked out. I won't judge. Living away can be pretty expensive. I was comfortable at home, but I knew I was capable of taking care of myself. I just thought it was finally time. My parents really pushed for not moving out and having to rent a place, but to just save up and put a good down payment to actually own one. And I'm pretty glad I saved up and waited. However, I think the move wasn't as dramatic as it should have been since my place is only like a 20-minute drive from my parents, but I still have my freedom. The actual move itself, though, was a pain. I like to think I didn't own that much, but you really don't know how much you actually have until you try to Tetris it into a U-Haul truck. The place I picked out is a pretty nice condo in the downtown area of my suburban city. I went through a good amount of listings before deciding because a lot didn't have the right room layout that I wanted, some didn't allow pets, some had an amazing view of the dumpsters in the alley. I know many people are pretty restricted when it comes to choosing a place, but this was my first owned home. I saved up. I'ma get what I want. The previous owner, we'll call him Dude What the Hell, renovated the place before selling it, so it pretty much looked like an IKEA model house. And I know this because when I went to IKEA to shop for furniture, I noticed some decorations and shelves that Dude What the Hell left behind when he moved out. But speaking of shelves, I don't think Dude What the Hell knew how to assemble and mount the shelves, or at least whoever he hired didn't. It was the shelf in the bedroom that I specifically asked Dude What the Hell to dismount before the closing date. It looked nice with the furniture he had, but I knew it wouldn't match mine. But when I moved in, what do I find? The damn shelf. I was already kind of annoyed by Dude What the Hell because he extended the closing date of the condo and was already late with moving out. So I just decided to make the best of it and just use the shelf until I decided to dismount it myself. One day I decided to put a paper flower basket on top of the shelf. And then in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, I just hear this loud thud that woke me up in a slight panic. I find the basket and one of the shelf pieces on the floor. I was too tired to deal with it, so I went back to bed. Totally could have been a murderer that knocked it over, but Nala wasn't barking at anything, so I trusted that I was safe. The next day I tried to figure out why it fell. I discovered that the shelf piece wasn't even nailed or screwed onto the support piece. In fact, it was simply glued on, judging by the ripped paint and no screw holes. So I decided to press lightly on the other shelf piece that was still attached. Didn't stay that way very long. The piece became loose as well and eventually detached. Support piece that just looked like a total eyesore. I decided to screw this shelf. Figuratively, I want it gone. I tried looking for screw holes to figure out how I could dismount this off the wall. I couldn't find any. Tried to pull the piece off the wall, and then I realized the whole thing was glued on. So I was left with this dumbass block of wood stuck on the wall because I didn't want to ruin the paint and drywall underneath it. A couple of days later, I go to IKEA to look for a desk, pass by the shelving area, and lo and behold, I discover the same damn shelf that Dude What the Hell installed on the wall. Or should I say, the same two shelves. Apparently, the pieces that were assembled don't even belong to the same build. The smaller pieces are meant to be hooked onto screws in a wall, and the big piece is supposed to be mounted onto a protruding bracket that inserts into it. Dude, you'd think that the moment you took out the glue, you should have realized that something was off and that you have veered away from the instructions intended for the shelf. I got a hunch that they actually knew how it was meant to be done, but were just too lazy to drill. Then I decided to mount a TV on the same wall in my room, and the wall is concrete. And I don't know if you guys ever tried drilling into concrete, but it can be really annoying. And yes, I used a hammer drill with a proper drill bit. So I think whoever mounted the shelf just couldn't be bothered with drilling it to glue it on. Definitely can't do that with a TV. Nevertheless, I do like my place overall. Great view of the city, convenient distance to nearby shops, and my neighbors are great. No, that's a lie. My neighbors aren't the most desirable. One specifically has caused my roommates and I much trouble, but that's a story for another day. Might be a little bit inappropriate, but I'll tell you guys about it sometime. My neighbor's a prostitute. My advice is you don't really have to rush trying to move out. Really toxic at home, and you really need to get away from your family, or you murdered someone, or you have work or school obligations that would be more beneficial if you moved out. But if your parents will let you stay home, save your rent money. Enjoy the homemade cooking while you still can. Not gonna lie, this was really just to complain about the glued shelf.
I wish I could find a guy like you. Well, I'm a guy like me. Haha. This is why you're my friend. Listen here, you stupid bitch. Roses are red. My anaconda wants a gun. Pooh-Man is on the run. I killed Nazis at your age, kid. What are you doing? I have 1,200. Listen here, you stupid bitch. Roses are red. My anaconda wants a gun. Pooh-Man is on the run. I killed Nazis at your age, kid. What are you doing? I have 1,200 hours in Minecraft. I apologize, sir, I had no idea. I'll subscribe to everyone who subscribes to me and likes this comment. Sub, can you sub back? Okay, I'll sub to you. Okay, I sub to you. Pranked. My girl stupid thick. When her parents ask you what you do for a living, meme expert. This guy at my school got attacked. This sign has been up for so long I'm crying. Aggressive bees keep walking. 1980. I bet there will be flying cars in the future. 2017. How to weaponize fidget spinners. Experiment blowing 1000-degree knife versus a foot that picked the wrong house. Sir, I can smell dank weed on you. You are going to jail for life. Nah, mate. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Can't argue with that logic. Cuffly boys. Roblex High School. Please bust a nut. Never abandon your friends. Understand your friends' feelings. Tell your friends how you feel. Nut all over Charlotte Catholic. Make CC a better place by nutting together. Thank you. Youth, ready to slice sandwiches and stuffed. In the middle of 2 sandwiches into a stuffed. Hundreds die in a sandwich press. Take off the broken edge and die. A lovely delicious sandwich snack is ready. I bought a sandwich cutter from China and I think the translation on the package is a bit off. It got real dark real fast, dear lord. Hey. Stop. We are stuck in 2017 while this dude is living in 2040. This guy in my political science class was watching a Bob Ross video and following along in MS Paint. Me. Yo, pass me the hacksaw. Friend. You better not cut open a can of Monster. Me. When you're hitting it from behind. And she turns around. And he once told me, the world was gonna roll me. Roses are red, violets are blue. You can't enter heaven unless Jesus enters you. Man hires prostitute and his daughter turns up. You just got pranked. When boys make first move. NASA finds a fresh pair of tips. New hope for life on Mars. Loss of loved one. Adios. When a SoundCloud rapper with less than 3 followers starts his song with A, you already know who it is. PewDiePie is definitely the funniest YouTuber in 2016. Go back to your mom's basement. You don't know shit about politics. Communism is and has always been the best ideology. And if you think otherwise, you should be fucking hanged. What fashion companies think men wear? What men really wear? Me. Yo, pass the aux cord. Friend. You better not play trash. Me. Startup sound slowed down to 24 hours. Picture proof that Tupac is still alive. That many heart attack when you can't feel these in your pocket. Owned ancient Nord great sword of burning. Out in public, acceptable. Reading about garlic bread, listening to garlic bread, discussing garlic bread, using your garlic bread, not acceptable. Eating this pathetic excuse of a flavored loaf. The perfect game doesn't exist. Cracking open a cold one with the boys 2017. 11,000 voters. Yo, pass the ballot. USA. You better not vote for members. 11,000 voters. Me. Yo, pass the bonbons. Friend. You better not go to chocolatey heaven. Me. Yo, pass me the one out me. Friend. You better not keep continuing this chain of cancer. Me. Yo, pass the meme format. Friend. Competitiveness leading to another self-aware me. Yo, pass the Wikipedia. Friend. You better not make another history meme. Me. Yo, pass the guillotine. Friend. You better not decapitate Louis XVI to this French Revolution. Me. I have an army. We have rowdy. Zooey Bob. I'm so scared. My phone is at 1% and there's a man from my house. He has a gun. I can't stop crying. Please help me. Effective. Power. One will protect you. The others will try to kill you. Choose wisely. Which boy will you crack open a cold one with? Brat. Part-time good boy. Buster. Always a good boy. My dad gave me a golden gay time. I've never been happier. I didn't realize how this might sound to non-Australians. I'm really sorry. It's hard to have a gay time on your own. I feel like you Australians are just fucking with us now. Yeah, I can't go to school every day. What should you do when you get your dick stuck in a toaster? I don't know how this happened, but one of my guy friends called me and told me that his dick was stuck in a toaster. I didn't believe him, but when I showed up at his house it turned out he was serious. What should I do? Should I call 911? It'll pop out when it's done. An apple a day keeps the doctor, but not a apple my only weakness. stay away from my family. When you finish a presentation that went fucking awful. Be greeting customers normally versus 10 minutes before closing. What's poppin' Jumbo? But I speak for the trees.
This TC like just 300 times higher 13 times for daddy.
Unlike yours, I get my news from a reputable source. Chat you betcha.
Chat you betcha.
Eat pat. Oh my. The saddest Roblox love story. Me. I'm dying. I was doctor. You eat apples a milk. Me. One a day. Doctor. You're on your own. Why is my sister called Diamond? Because your mother loved diamonds. What about enough questions about the revolution of 1970? Oh my god, my brother is such an ass. Keith and Sam, please Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Morgan and Chief Keith. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you all had an amazing 2016 and are looking forward to making 2017 even better. This year has treated me fantastic. Since September, I've been in a very serious relationship with an amazing guy named Keith Thompson, a famous rapper who some of you may know as Chief Keith. He has many hit songs that you've probably heard, such as That's the Shit I Don't Like, I Hate Being Sober, and These Bitches Love Scissor. Keith is an amazing guy with a lot going for him, and this is the happiest I've been in at least 6 months. I dropped out of college last month because I found out that I'm pregnant, and I'm pretty sure Keith is the dad. Not positive though. Keith and I plan on moving to Atlanta in March, and we couldn't be more excited. Best wishes to you all in 2017. P.S. Bang bang. Created the earth. God added trees. God added water. God added rocks. God added animals. God added humans. Humans added fidget spinners. What the heck? God left. Why did the chicken cross the road to crack a cold one with the boys? Your sit name. Dark. Name spelled backwards. Darth Anus. I hate this game. Come on. And your exercise. Holy fucking shit here. I need a goddamn pizza. Need it. Generic father figure for backyard BBQ. To interested individuals. We will be throwing a backyard BBQ on June 17th to celebrate beer and each other. We range in age from 21 to 26. And operated real, none of us prepared to fill the role of BBQ dad. That being said, we are in need of a generic father figure from 4 p.m. to about 8 p.m. so you may stay the full duration of the party. Duties include grilling hamburgers and hot dogs whilst drinking beer. Bringing subject to change. We will provide all of the meat. Refer to all attendees as the guard, cheese sports, camp, etc. While drinking beer. Talk about that things like lawn mowers, building your deck, Jimmy buffet, etc. Funny anecdotes are highly encouraged, all whilst drinking beer. Desired experience. A minimum of 18 years experience. A minimum of 10 years grilling experience. An appreciation of an ice cold beer on a hot summer day. We can't pay you in money, but we can give you all the food and cold beer your heart desires. Grill for a few hours, then sit back and crack open a few cold ones with the boys. This is a real land. Do not hesitate to call if you are interested. Preference will be given to applicants named Bill, Randy, or Ben. Optimus Prime ain't slick. What kind of gear shift is this? Iggy Azalea comes on and suddenly you're parked in the middle of the fucking freeway. When you're singing and dancing car for 20 minutes in a parking lot and you look over and there's been someone next to you the entire time for 20 minutes freeway. Is this? Iggy Azalea comes on and suddenly you're parked in the middle of the fucking freeway. When you're singing and dancing in your car for 20 minutes in a parking lot and you look over and there's been someone next to you the entire time. Warning, this guy would buy our washer dryer machine for £150. He wanted to see it working first and asked if he could do a load of laundry. After he finished he said, "Let me go get the money." Got in his car and drove away with his clean clothes. My youngest sister got detention and a letter home because a boy said to her, "Girls don't fart So she sat on him and farted. I'm actually dying. Did you put the car in park? Mark, this is not the fucking time. Antisocial woman pretends to be blind for 28 years so she wouldn't have to greet people. On May 7th you tweeted, I bury my dick so far in her ass whoever could pull it out would be crowned King Arthur. If you crack open a beer in the forest and none of the boys are around to hear it, is it even a cold one? I failed a student for their midterm grade and they just sent me an email that just said, Bruh, respectfully, can we appreciate the respectfully though? Let's start between the booty cheeks and she leave it there and keep whipping. When you sneeze and someone say bless you but you overload. Holla. There's a hamburger in the elevator at school, taking lunch to the next level. Cycles in Family Tree software. I'm the developer of some Family Tree software written in C++ and Qt. I had no problems until one of my customers mailed me a bug report. The problem is that he has 2 children with his own daughter and as a result he can't use my software because of errors. Those errors are the result of my various assertions and invariants about the family graph being processed. For example, after walking a cycle, the program states that X can't be both father and grandfather of Y. How can I resolve those errors without removing all data assertions? She means break a leg. I'm about to task final. Okay, good luck. Buster Nut, I love you. How to start a conversation with a girl. Where them animated at? My 19-year-old brother puts sports bottle lids on his chocolate milk. Thank you for us. This video game character is blue, collects rings, and goes fast. Who is Donkey Kong? Who is Princess Zordon? I have disturbing images of gang-related violence shootings between the Grove Street families and the Rolling Heights balance. Would you like me to send? Hi, sure. Happy to take a look. So my mom bought some crap and she wasn't ready to cook them yet. So I put them on the ground and yelled, "Be free my fellow crustaceans," and they raised their claws like this. I'm the crap lord. So are you into bad boys? Or good boys? She was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen. And God help anyone who dared. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck off, kid. Shut the up. Shut your fuck up. What the heck? Snakes have gone through millions of years of evolution to become one of the most lethal hunters in the world. And we parent them and call them noodles and lick their sneaks and squeeze their head boobs. I think they're secretly offended. My ball python got himself stuck in a paper towel roll earlier. I think he needs a parent. Ah yes, the mighty predator. This dude got unlimited memory. Battlefield 1 squad loadout looks like they're about to drop the best album in 1970. Them hats remind me of that cunt in Fallout 4 who wouldn't shut up about rescuing folk. No, Thomas, you're the cunt. I just want settlers to be safe. Think romance is dead. Think against 385. Will you marry me? Boyfriend proposes with ringing chicken nuggets box. My prayers go out to the homeless this winter. This ugly son of a bitch is fucking super hot chicks and basically you are fucking stupid. How? Just watch the shits and basically you are fucking stupid. How? Just watch the free video. And welcome.
Okay, so there's something else.
Bitches fucking super hot shits and basically you are fucking stupid. How? Just watch the free video. End world hunger. End world poverty. Defeat the ended dragon. You get $250,000 and get to live here for 3, 4, 5 years. During that time, you can't crack open a cold one with the boy. What do you do? You can't just divert the fourth crusade to St. Constantinople in Wicca. That's where you're on kid off.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
No, I'm making copy for that. This video is not my guys, I'm pretty sure. It is, it's all going towards Cowboy. Fucking bait and put money in Cowboy's pink.
All pictures of Bill Clinton that will make you say that's not Bill Clinton, that is Cal Belly. 300 BC. Why do we want to be a good person? 1100. Why do we desire the truth? 1700. Why do objects fall to earth? 2016. Why are 10 villages stored in this room? Dare I destroy thoughts? Those who don't respect women. Top 10 overpowered anime characters. Florida man stops street fight by running everyone over. I mean, that's one way to do it. Choose your fighter. Jake Paul. Disney Channel Flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Brand new Rolex. Merch selling like a gun church. Ohio. Nick Compton. Collar State Pocket. Cameron. Not from Compton. From the city of England. Not Sutton. State Heating. Florida. Hit $1 million a month. Left Ohio. Martinez Twins. Speaks Brooks. Guys up on her. Educate. Fly like a pro. Smells good. Their house. By our province. No thank you. Eat shit motherfucker. Be 1, 2, 3. I'll get choices can be equally valid. I propose that we should consider the possibility of indulging in each of these possibilities if there is no detriment or responsibility to the event. Verily. A book and taradiddle and bather dash. Conceptual preposition that is both animalistic with the utmost acumen. Indeed, the citation preceding our final predicament is not one of a false legitimacy. Neither is it the prior or singular. simultaneously, ultimately upon taking this new direction it will appear. And so the resolution and resulting happening will be one of positive improvement. Oh, he's gonna say his first words. Understandable, he's a great man. Just a little this Italian fancy house restaurant lineup. I think we stayed in the hotel waiting for it's called Superstition Freeway OMG. What is in the center? What is in the center? Is that the gate tower? Nephew sitting alone on his bed eating grapes in the dark, and I didn't even get a chance to say anything before he said I don't have answers. Sent news. Oops, that's garlic bread. Even better. When was the last time you had sex, Charlie? Actually, in my job, you have many occasions to have sex. But aren't you working in the cemetery? When your joke is gone and you've got to wait for the squad to settle down. When a random number calls you and says get free Robux. I'm a straight male, but damn is Luigi hot. Have you ever regretted making a comment? Upgrade. Go back. I said go back. When you're having lawful marital sex and your spouse cries, oh God, do not invoke the name of the Lord in vain. Sorry, I thought we were sexting. Diglett, Uncle Ben. She was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen, and God help anyone who dared to disrespect his queen. Son called the cops. There is someone in the house. Can you shut the fuck up? Excuse me. I said shut up. I'm about to win Robert's disaster survivor. Understandable. Triangle. Oneness. Mexico. Mexico. My name, Jeff. Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive? Whoever say they watched me source for knowledge is lying. Now possess a human man on the street. Megan, I'm sorry I told you the meeting might run late. I'm on my way to pick up Jeffrey from Scraphack. I'd say A-A-B-E-E. When you're fucking around on a trampoline and your homie hits you with that double bounce. What people think like, what heaven really looks like. I just got out of the shower. It's fucking stupid. How has our species evolved to the point where words not matching up with an acronym? It's fucking smart. The virtual with an endpoint. I'd rather be 6 feet in the ground. Satisfaction to your meaningless lines. I'll speak French between your legs. The hottest things I've ever been told. I'm just picturing someone screaming bonjour at a myself vagina. None of you should ever be having sex. Don't claim you know it because you don't know what this is. Food. So this is the 5th time you come to this establishment, but you always say the same 2 lines. I don't understand what you want from me. Please just tell me what you would like to order. Understandable, have a nice day. They just found my baby shoes. Who's this? In the end, I have 4 bedrooms. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything. But never mind, it's too cheesy. Lol, okay, suck my dick. If sex with 3 people is called a threesome, and sex with 2 people is called a son, then I know why everyone calls you handsome. Just found the nicest stronghold. Finally, I do a hold. Let go, friend. Join us in significant frustrate. Press release. The darkness consumes me with every waking hour. Walked to find my son being bullied online. SMH. Hello, sir. Hello, you stinky stuff. Go eat a hydrogen ugly. You win this round, cheese. Actually, that is a rectangle cheese. Oxford, laughing in the distance. Vocative, wondering what Oxford, Physics doing here. Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Me coming back to McDonald's in the same day. Mum, why is my cousin named Diamond? Because your auntie loves diamonds. So what about me? Enough questions saying what's pocket Jimbo 27,046 times for charity. Who would win? A nation doctor, a multi-billion-dollar corporation. The floor is free garlic bread. Wade the Doc Johnson. Straight out our carpenter, fucking A Ice Cube. When you play Minecraft with the poison, one of the losers is diamonds and screen strength. Sorry, sir, this is a Christian service, so no swearing. Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp. The Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp is a United States military prison located within Guantanamo Bay Naval Base, also referred to as Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Thursday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday closed. Sunday closed. Monday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. When you can't remember, Stevie Wonder, you're now. So whoever is setting these non-permitted traps, please stop. We've already had to free Deputy Ballot twice this week. Also, as Deputy Fly found out, the powder on the powdered donuts you're using for bait is very hard to get out of our green uniforms. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding in this very delicate matter. Granola bar unboxing review. I'm holding back tears. This video is so powerful. Boy, shut your sensitive ass up. Never mind, I just cried. I spilled water on my computer mouse earlier and now it's squeaking out and highlighting everything and dragging everything around and it would not let me put down that picture of Richard Nixon. I had a fucking ghost Richard Nixon smiling at me for 5 minutes as I frantically shook my mouse around trying to make it stop. It's still doing this. Please leave me alone, Richard Nixon. Well, we're halfway there. Whoa, dog elected man. Finish the sentence. When the FBI busts into your house and asks if you have illegally downloaded 134 terabytes of perhaps get my whole system. I'll straighten you. Literally going around. That's where you're kicked off. That area is where you are incorrect, young one. Due to the fact that laughing is devastating, I will say that you are on this vital point being an effect. When you didn't think you were gonna see a bridge, but then you see one. Oh shit, up bridge. Stop thinking my posts are about you unless I directly say your name, AOS, Goldspam, Co-Watch, Soft Trump. Well, fuck you too. Holy shit. What if you woke up one day and you were hot? I don't know, I'd probably open the window or something. I can't breathe. I don't know, you should probably open a window or something. What does STFU mean? Shut the fuck up. The floor is comfy. Scientific research shows that this is the last image the human mind creates before it dies. Could this be Gothic stuff? Well, I literally fucking typed no, but it auto-corrected it to both. I've never fucking typed that before. I would have corrected to that. This fucking piece of shit fuck. What the fuck? Ignore the dog. People you may know. Incident 3. Sexually active. I would skate. Doctor. Oh, sorry for the dumb question. Write down Pussy Destroyer on Notepad. That's the goddamn planet Hopper. This cricket does not make cricket sounds, it plays heavy metal. One get out of jail free card. Free tokens cannot be used for poor. Content monitoring has been in violation of our terms of service. We will terminate your account if you do not abide by the rules. Review, June 17th, 2017, 8:12. Moderator note, this image is not appropriate for Roblox. Please review our rules and only upload appropriate content. Fuck you, pay me. Does Iceland even exist? I have never heard of this place called Iceland before until one of my friends mentioned it yesterday. I thought he was making it up himself. The answer was stupid as men. I said it was made up for years. But then he told me about it hiking has no climb and actually very grassy. I knew for sure he was lying. So I said it doesn't exist and it doesn't exist. Neither does we or Canada. Ask a raping fight stuff. wrong number, I think. Me. But the green M&M is a chicken. Everyone wants to fuck her. Even humans. Alien. I asked where your leader is. Me. I'm getting to it. Just got detention again for fingering myself in class. I'm feeling bad. Hello 911, I'm dying. Let me see. What meme are you looking at? No, I'm literally dying. LMAO tag me. Living in 2017 while Crompton lives in 3017. England. Arkansas. Dentist. Open up please. Me. Sometimes I get sad. When you send her a dick pic and she sends you a dick pic back. My wife is making me do the stupid parade. Someone kill me now please. When your roommate opens the fridge and looks at your favorite food you say, stop. Do not touch spagoot. Hey bro, answer my question with yes or no only. Okay sure. Do your parents know you're gay? Wait. Bro, can I have your Minecraft password? For what? I can hack you unlimited diamonds, bro. Holy moly. Okay, here it is. Lol nigga, you dumb. Well, I'm the FBI and you're under arrest. Oh. When she asks you if she looks fat and you reply no and it's auto-corrected to move. I'm so fucked. God, Keenster is so hot. How do you delete a tweet? Well, that girl had to sit there like that for 5 hours. You son of a bitch. I told you I'd do it. You're next. Long cow has arrived. He is long. Surrender. So I was feeling as I knocked over some doll with one still on this little like that girl she was in this look. Level 25 on sound. Growing up sucks. People aren't nearly as eager to know what my favorite dinosaur is. It's a fucking Algosaurus. You don't care. Asking doctor for diagnosis. Asking parents for diagnosis. Going to WebMD. Yahoo Answers. Do you have a GF? No, I'm very lonely. I can be your GF. I'm not that lonely. Fast and Furious 8 official trailer 2017 HD. 2. Okay. Click OK to OK. Okay. My fave pick of us. Sorry, wrong number. During sex, what's your favorite word? Yeah, like jazz. Fucks given. None. Am I over the line? Look at this bitch. We look so much like a couple together, a couple of besties. My mom would wake up early just to cut the crust off my sandwiches for lunch. She knew the crust was my favorite part. She hated me so much. When you got 5 stars in GTA and you're waiting for shit to cool down. Steve Carell just went from wait there's a party tomorrow to I'll drop by if I can. My daughters used to look up to Michelle Obama, but not anymore. I won't let my kids look up to that ghetto drug addict mess. If your daughter inherits your neck, she won't be able to look up to shit. When MS add another place to the sink while you washing the dishes. On the plus side, I'm completely immune to flashbang grenades. Helen Keller. Me. You go first. Are you sure? Me. Yes, no problem, I'm not in a rush. If you smoke marinara, feel free to I only smoke mozzarella. I'm tripping my balls on some lunch right now, banging on the sofa. Was Emmy. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Going for a spot like a fuck you think my G. This is not a drill. Dear men, please stop wearing cargo shorts. But feet shut hell up. So this spot is for the handicapped only. BuzzFeed is funny. Sorry for bothering you. Have a nice day. When you try explaining to your co-workers why you wouldn't stand up from your desk all morning, erect. When you and your homies spark up a broccoli wand and someone mentions the universe. Me, my router isn't working. Have you tried shitting on the carpet? Me, what? Sir, I'm just trying to do my job. Photo shoot with their very good K9 recruits. This has got to be the goodest good boy I've ever laid my eyes on. So, if there's a break in I can shoot myself and avoid having to interact with another person face to face. My bad, I'm at work right now. And to be honest, I don't know. You wanna start talking or not? If you don't look like this, don't bother. Why does Iggy look like Spiderus from Miss Spider Sunny Patch Friends? You'll make us already know what's going on. I hope this works. I told my uncle about Photoshop. He sent this a week later. I can't believe this just happened to me. I'm screaming. Wrong number, sorry. I have a pretty big story that I think you guys might be interested in. What's the story? Thanks for reaching out. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No. Please share. I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis with dark words. 8 letters. Say it and I'm yours. I'm Groot. Now I don't need to play the tutorial. Me 5 minutes later. Father jailed after posting this photo on Facebook with the caption 1,000 likes or I will drop him. How many likes did he get? Wait, where the fuck my Uber driver taking me? The Holy Land. He's cute, he's tall. He's got gorgeous eyes and a stunning smile. I didn't say a name, but he popped into your head, didn't he? Should I ask my crush out? Yes or no wheel? How to deal with rejection? Pornhub. SMH, I just got cut off by some tires. Yeah, I'm high on crack. See respect. I'm women. CK. The wild young goose faked it. Fainted. Did you mean the wild young goose was fucking vaporized? Me. I'd like a side of garlic bread. Waiter.
Okay, Google.
Garlic bread. Me.
Turn down the TV to 0.
Here to grant your wishes. I wish I could.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
The floor is bad boys.
Delicious protein and just the right balance of sweetness. Gold Peak, the taste that brings you home.
Great. Check this out. Now watch. Yeah, right. Bit of an acrobat. Almost. Wow, look at that brown moon card. That looks good.
don't know shit. Fuck you, man. It tastes like a sack full of assholes.
One of us got as much as a splinter in his fingers as his head.
This here's our
You don't mind, Sergeant. My orders to get rid of
But here it smells like shit. Offline staff, Sergeant. Fucking ass. Fucking Pete. Learn how to ask for machine with that career. Be clear.
Look at Landy up. Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Got six. Code.
We're in a world of shit now. I just buried him.
Listen up. Change mission. Patrol for 2 files. Down shipload of weapons.
Doc! It's go time! On Lori? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry you have to find out this way. Bobby's been cheating on you.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this.
Sure. That's my coworker. They're from the department store. She was helping me pick out the dress and earrings I bought Lori. That's Monica for my tour guide job. She was showing me the most romantic spots to take Lori to. And that's Pam for my dry cleaning job. For a tux. Oh, and that's Darren. I met him on the bus. He was teaching me how to dance. And in case you were wondering, Clyde's neighbor is Terry, my coworker at the pizzeria. She taught me how to order in Italian Mandarin.
Oh, wow. So I guess we were really wrong about the dog.
Really?
I totally forgot about this.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Yeah. I don't know. Cutting it.
Xbox sucks. PlayStation's better. Hell no. I am eat niggas. Want me niggas? Trippin', nigga. Come over here, I'ma beat your fucking ass, nigga. I'ma beat your bitch ass, nigga. No, I'm not gonna be. I'm just tripping. Smoke weed every day, nigga.
We're a distinctive person. 12 years old in vapes. Someone could just die for him. So it's the N word in the movies. What? Is it really? Me? Get me more again. I am going to be doing this for some odd reason. Okay, so how the hell? Oh, you guys are still here. What? Oh, I see. I see. I see. Oh, thank you. No. I don't get this. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm wondering. Ooh, I was okay. Supposed to be still hiding.
And ring, 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 banana phone.
What?
Ring, 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 banana phone.
I'm trying to hook this up to this. But just trying to find out if this even fits. See if it's actually the right.
And I say, I want to 3-year-old kid bully me. They're not so cool now. A shop.
Yeah. Wait. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Is it really that easy? Never mind. It's really that easy. Never mind. I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm just gonna play a game. Just thought something would be more vividly just like weirder than it was. What? It's easy. I took it now, but that bounce back. These asses view. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, the average chest guy, huh? Look, the average blank screen. Oh, yay. Now finally a person. I have no friends. Nobody wants to talk to me.